Hey, it's Amy, and are you ready for a walk and learn? The timer is going to be in the background. I think I'll put it right there. And you'll hear me say faster or slower, okay? While you're walking with me, I'm going to talk to you about the top 9 healthy habits women over 50 are embracing in 2024. So lace up those tennis shoes and let's get walking. But first, we're going to warm up. Make sure you start walking at a slow pace. Heel toe, slowly checking in with your body. You keep walking and warming up at a nice slow pace until you hear that little timer, and then we'll start walking fast. Age is just a number, especially for us women over 50 who are focused on embracing a lifestyle that promotes vitality, longevity, and overall well-being. Wow, lost my Fitbit. In a world that's constantly evolving, women over 50 are prioritizing their health and well-being more than ever. With a wealth of knowledge and experience, they understand the importance of adopting healthy habits that can enhance their vitality and longevity. By the way, this walk and learn is brought to you by Be Healthy Enough, the online fitness studio membership that helps women over 50 get moving and feel better even as those darn aches and pains of age start to creep in, with workouts designed for everything that we need. I filmed them in the studio right here. Strength training. I did a low impact cardio today. Pilates on the mat, roller, balance, posture, and more. Stay motivated with exercise with the support from me, your online personal trainer, and the entire Be Healthy Enough community membership. Check it out in the link below. It is 2024, and I asked the Be Healthy Enough community, what are your top healthy habits that you're embracing this year to have a vibrant and fulfilling life? Here is a summary of just 9 of the things they mentioned. The first one is mindful movement and exercise. Gone are those days of cardio, those high impact workouts, thinking that was the only path that we had to meet our fitness goals. Now we're favoring a blend of exercise that prioritizes strength, and flexibility, and cardiovascular health. Picking up those dumbbells is a non-negotiable due to the importance, and women over 50 know that. Keeping not just the body strong, but the bones and that metabolism fired up. Yoga and Pilates and walking are also gaining popularity for their ability to improve our mobility and our balance and our overall fitness without stressing out our joints, okay? There's some really amazing links that I might share below from the Mayo Clinic on why you should be prioritizing strength training. Get that? Now it's time to walk fast. We're going to walk fast for 3 minutes. Then we'll slow down for 3 minutes and walk fast again until we're all done. Remember, push yourself, heel toe, pushing off, squeezing the glutes, getting the most out of this fast, high intensity interval of this walk and learn. The second habit that women are adopting and embracing in 2024 is focusing not on a diet, but eating nutrient-rich foods. A balanced diet remains a cornerstone for health. We all know that. But now I'm seeing more of a heightened focus on nutrient density. More women that reached out to me are embracing higher protein, even people that are vegetarian or that Mediterranean-inspired diet, and incorporating super rich foods that are high in antioxidants and essential nutrients. The goal is not to eat less, but to eat smarter for sustained energy to fight off diseases and improve our health. In January of 2024, I launched a new Healthy Habits 101 course, and we're talking about right now we're in the throes of a 21-day Healthy Habits Challenge, but we're talking about how do we get all these things in, and we're trying to keep it simple. And as a community, 2 things that we're doing is prioritizing getting enough protein at each meal and veggies at each meal. And we're trying to do that and just focus on just that, not trying to get overwhelmed with this nutrient-rich diet or this food or that food, and following a food and eating plan and a meal plan that we like. We've got to figure out what foods work for us. Otherwise, we're not going to eat them. So I have an ideal plate guide. Maybe I'll put that link below, where it steps you through finding out what foods you like and then filling your plate, like we all see, with half veggies, a quarter protein, a quarter healthy carbs. We all need carbs. Low carb diets are good for a short period of time, but we need that energy to move and to lift those weights and to do the things that we love to do. And then some healthy fats, making sure we do that. I'd love to know what your go-to meal plan, what sort of things do you like to eat, in the comments below. Let me know. The third one I'm seeing a trend of is prioritizing mental health as a healthy habit. It's taking a center stage, which I'm really happy about. I know I've been overrun with ads on Facebook and Instagram from mental wellness apps all year, prioritizing sleep and meditation and all sorts of breathing and all sorts of stuff. All right, now it's time to walk slow. We're at the lower intensity part of this interval walk. Take a deep breath in, let that heart rate come down. Take a pause and stretch if you need to. Circle your feet around, move your shoulders around, and listen in for that beeper. And the next interval, we'll walk fast again. I got lots of comments for what habits they're adopting, like practicing meditation, trying to get meditation. I know it's hard for me. Mindfulness, journaling. It's all gaining traction among us women. And these practices, they offer tools to, one, manage stress, improve your sleep, enhance your emotional resilience, and fostering a healthy mindset overall, which I think if you are a woman over 50 and you're trying to get healthy, you're trying to lose weight, these things, practicing those things, can help all around to let your body let go of things easier, and weight might be one of them. The fourth healthy habit women over 50 are embracing this year is quality sleep. At this age, I believe that women are truly now understanding the importance of sleep. It's so much harder to grind through a day when you haven't got a good night's rest. While I am struggling with my sleep, through experimenting, I've learned personally that creating a bedtime routine, which is a habit I'm trying to get into, optimizing my sleep environment. I'm still looking for those perfect sheets, so if you have a favorite sheet, let me know. Reducing sugar and wine. Oh my gosh, and disconnecting from my phone right before bed. I have seen a significant impact in my sleep if I'm scrolling through my phone just an hour before bed. The other thing that I really see a change in my sleep quality, maybe not my quantity, but my quality, is alcohol. If I have even one glass of wine with dinner, damn it, I love my wine, but I notice a sleep. I track my sleep on my Fitbit. It's an okay. Sometimes my sleep is so wacky. Sometimes it has no idea how to score my sleep. But it's a way for me to know, and so I've been experimenting, trying these different things, going to bed earlier and later, setting my alarm, not setting my alarm, all sorts of things. But I gotta keep trying because I truly do feel I got a good night's sleep. I had a sleep score of 78 last night. And so I really do feel better when I've got more sleep. And I noticed from the comments from women that I polled, they're doing the same thing. All right, you ready to walk fast? Let's get that heart pumping up again. Heel toe, heel toe. Make sure your shoulders are back and down, abs slightly engaged. Good posture all the time. Pump those arms, squeeze those glutes as you listen in. Coming down the wire, number 5 is getting enough water. A lot of women in the community know the importance of staying hydrated, that it's fundamental for our overall health. Women over 50 know that we need to get our intake because it supports our digestion, our health, our skin, and it also aids in detoxification, which is good for our skin and our digestion and our mental health and our strength and everything. A couple women were discussing this in our office hours. We all know this, but how do you do it? You've got to create a healthy habit. I do have a video on how I learned to drink more water. Just basic rule of thumb is I get up and I said 2 cups of coffee before my coffee. I meant 2 cups of water before I'm allowed any coffee. And then what I do is I fill up my water bottle, and I'm surprised I don't have it here with me. I'm out in the studio, it's inside. I fill that up, and it's 32 ounces, I think. And I try to get 2 of those, but I just sip throughout the day, or I sip right before I have something to eat, and I just try to sip it. And then I have a big cup of tea at night. And a lot of women ask, does it cause you to go pee at night? And sometimes it does if I overdo it. So you've got to find that balance, okay? The number 6 thing women over 50 are doing to have a vibrant life this year is making sure they're prioritizing getting their regular health screenings and checkups. Preventative measures are crucial. Women over 50 learning to make a habit of scheduling those regular screenings. Maybe at the beginning of the year, scheduling them all out. Mammograms, bone density tests, staying proactive about your health really will help in early detection and intervention. Me, last year, just a year ago, I had my mammogram. I get them every year, and thank God they caught breast cancer. I had 2 small lumps, and 11 months ago I had a mastectomy, and this little one right here. But I'm so glad I caught it early because it was so much easier to take care of than if I had let it go too long. Everything else too, from eye checkups to teeth checkups, to this area checkups, your private areas, even if you're having incontinence or something's not going right, getting things checked up and being proactive on that is very important. Time for a slow interval. Take a deep breath in, roll your shoulders around, Take a stretch break if you need it, but take time to let that heart rate come down, let that cortisol come down. Just enjoy this slow interval. I'm going to do a little PSA for something that I do because I know, and a little rant too, I know that insurance companies rule our medical industry, and a lot of times doctors won't do some of the tests that you might think you need, and we're very good. Women over 50, we're in tune with our bodies. We know sometimes when we need to dig deeper, sorry about that, into our health. But a lot of times we're hand-tied because the doctors won't do it because the insurance companies won't pay for it. I go through and I get my own blood work done for some of the other things like my thyroid, my cortisol. I've done a ton because I had cancer. I've done a ton of blood work trying to get my immune system strong, making sure my nutrients are well balanced, making sure my digestion is good. I did a digestive test a year ago, and I found that Miss Personal Health here, had leaky gut. So a lot of the nutrients I was taking in were just getting flushed out through my body. They weren't being absorbed enough and actually causing inflammation. So I'll leave a link to this company that I use. It's called Your LabWorks, and it's super simple. They give you the prescription or the lab works. You go to a local lab company and you pay for it. It's all inclusive. You get your blood work drawn, they pack it off, send it up, and you get the blood results. You will have to work with someone that's trained to diagnose it, or you take that to your doctor maybe, but it's definitely a way to dig deeper and take your health into your own hands, which I think is important as we get older. Okay, this next one, number 7. It's a struggle, and I put it in here because I saw a lot of women saying a healthy habit is just learning to embrace their age. I'm calling it mindful aging, embracing the aging process with grace and confidence. It's a mindset that many women over 50 are adopting or trying to adopt, focusing on loving ourselves, oh my hands are cold, accepting life experiences, and staying socially active and contributing significantly to the world, to mental and emotional well-being. All of that, embracing all of that is important, and it's going to take us to that next level because we cannot, I'm sorry, I'm trying, we can't stop the aging process. We cannot control that at all. No, I take that back. We can control it somewhat, but some of it is out of our control. We can get the facials, we can get the lasers, we could get the lifts, we could get so many things to help with the aging process, but it's inevitable. We're all going to get old. We can help our bodies stay active by moving more throughout the day and keeping our bodies strong through strength training. But adopting a mindset that it's okay if we can't do that crazy boot camp class that we used to do. And it's okay if you see me doing a video or a workout video and I'm doing push-ups and you can't do push-ups, you can't get on the floor, or you see these social media beautiful, strong women on these yachts or wherever they're at, or just embracing who you are and what you have right now, and giving yourself some grace and some love and accepting yourself is a huge practice that maybe you hadn't thought of, but I certainly have, and that I'd like you to think about adopting with all of us women over 50. This is it, last fast interval. You're ready? Let's go. Pump those arms, heel toe, Make the most of this last fast interval. Abs pulled in, shoulders back and down. Squeeze the glutes. Make the whole foot touch the ground. Pump the arms. You can do it. We're almost done. Number 8 is stress management. Oh my gosh. Last year I did a strong core and belly fat challenge, and we dug in to the causes of belly fat. That is the number one thing people ask me is, Amy, how do I get rid of this belly? So we dug into it, and sleep was one of them. We already talked about that. Diet definitely is definitely one of them. Exercise is one of them. The other one is stress. When we're in a stress state, our cortisol goes up. That's our stress hormone. And when that hormone goes up, our body says, uh-oh, I better stop and hold on to everything because I may need it later. And so it holds on to fat. And for women over 50, there's this cortisol estrogen connection. When there's no estrogen, our cortisol can go even higher. And unfortunately, a lot of us store it right around the middle. So stress is, I think, the leading cause of belly fat. And then But what is stress? I mean, we all know the typical stress. We might not be in the work stress environment anymore, but little things like not being able to get all your chores done, or things you might not be aware of. Exercise is a stressor. So when you're doing that long endurance cardio, to be honest, when you're doing any exercise, you're putting stress on your body. Sometimes it's good. It's acute stress. What we don't want to do is have a chronic stress where it's long periods of time, like that long endurance marathon training, running, or biking or swimming or anything that we're doing for a long period of time. Or if we're putting our body, we're so sore, that's stress on your body. Or eating, if a lot of women are practicing intermittent fasting. I like intermittent fasting, and I'm doing it for my cancer and the way my body feels and all of that. But when we're depriving our body of food, that's a stress. So all of these things you've got to figure out and understand. And I was so excited that women are getting this over 50 and embracing techniques on how to manage stress now in 2024. Speaking of stress and lowering it, let's do that right now. This is the last interval. This is our cool down, and I want you to make the most of this one too. I'm not going to walk you through a bunch of stretches or anything, so I'd like you to just slow your pace, stop and stretch if you need to. At the end, I share a after walk stretch for you. Take advantage of that later on and enjoy the rest of this walk and learn. I was super happy when I saw a lot of comments about stress management when I asked the community. And women are doing it. They're learning to get rid of that long endurance cardio. I just talked about that, and super intense exercise, depriving themselves, and they're adopting breathing techniques. I love my breathing techniques, and spending time in nature, pursuing fun hobbies. Barbara and our members, that's her healthy habit this year, is to find a creative hobby, or seeking social support to help navigate these over 50 life challenges and maintain that balanced lifestyle. The last one, how's that walking going, is that women over 50 are embracing technology for a concept called habit tracking. Yes, creating a healthy habit, one of the key things to make it stick is to track it. And it can be as simple as just grabbing a piece of paper, writing down what your habits are, how you're going to measure them, and when you get them done, giving yourself a big check mark. That check mark for me is a great reward. And that's what we're looking for to get our brains to go, ooh, this is fun. Brains want pleasure. They don't want pain. So if like, oh, this is fun, I like to do that more often. You can also use habit tracking to see trends. A lot of times if you look, okay, on the weekends you're not doing this one, maybe you need to adopt some new health practices to keep those habits on track through the weekend. The cool thing is that with advancements in technology, women are leveraging it, like smartwatches, the health apps, wearable devices like the Oura Ring and things like that. They're using that to track their fitness and health goals and stay accountable to their healthy habits. I think I'll put a link to the ones I'm using down below as well. I am so happy to summarize that in 2024, I'm seeing that the paradigm of health for women over 50 is shifting towards a more holistic and proactive approach. Embracing these healthy habits isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. Isn't that an amazing thing to think about? It's about feeling vibrant, empowered, and thriving in every aspect of your life. Whether you're already on this wellness journey or you're just starting to adopt these healthy habits that can pave the way for a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life, even if you're over 50. Here's to thriving in wellness and embracing the vitality of every single moment. I hope you had a good walk, got your heart rate going as you learned about some healthy habits women over 50 are adopting in 2024. Maybe you thought of one that you hadn't thought of yet. Let me know in the comments below which habit you find most empowering or something that you might adopt in 2024. And then also don't forget to subscribe, whichever way that is, and reach out and look for more of my walk and learns. It's a fun way to get moving and learn something at the same time as opposed to just sitting on your butt because you know about more movement throughout the day as a healthy habit. Okay, those are in my YouTube podcast up at the top menu. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.